Assalamu alaikum. My name is Emily Goldstein. I was born in Connecticut and grew up in New York. My first best friend in college was Muslim, or is Muslim, from Bangladesh. She was an international student, and I spent a lot of time with her. She was really my first exposure to Islam. And as time went on, I ended up making a lot of Muslim friends. You know, I look back on it and I think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wanted that to happen for me. Like, that was my qadr, to just end up being surrounded by Muslims, subhanAllah. I always enjoyed, especially in high school and when I was younger in middle school, learning about other cultures and other countries. And it never really came into focus for me until I got to college. You know, when I got to college, I was just like everyone else. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I think I was randomly some English major, and then I was a communications major. I was bouncing around. I think I took a law class. It was so, I don't know what was going on with me. And, you know, alhamdulillah, through meeting my advisor for global communications, just having a couple conversations with her, I knew that that was the field I wanted to study in. And of course, with the work that I did with international students, it really, as I said before, I found it so rewarding. And that's when I knew that that was the work I wanted to continue for the rest of my life. You know, and I didn't really know still what it was I wanted to do, but I actually, through working with my supervisor of my conversation partner position, I kind of observed what work she would do, and she was the international student advisor of my university. And this really sparked my interest in wanting to work with students as an advisor, which is something that I have been working towards in my career in higher education. And I enjoy my time in college so much and working with the student population, that demographic, that I knew this was something I wanted to continue in. So after I graduated, I ended up working at a couple different universities here in Boston, and alhamdulillah, now I work at Harvard University. Still not, you know, in the exact position that I want to be in, but alhamdulillah, I've made so much progress. And I have been working on studying now, studying towards a certificate in business communication, inshallah, which I hope to complete soon, to kind of help me down that path. And you know, this is something that I want to go towards, but I'm also flexible. I'm open to working in student affairs. You know, I just hope that I still get that piece of working with the international students. I have been to more than several events. I've been to, off the top of my head, I can think of last year, the New Year's Eve event, which I think was my first one. I then went to the snow tubing event, which was so much fun. And then there were some wonderful celebrations that, you know, this group had for Eid, and I went to those. I mean, anytime that I go to them, I have so much fun. And it's wonderful because, you know, while there is a core group of people that I usually see at these events, you know, bring in different people at different times. So there are always new people that I meet. Alhamdulillah. Considering the number of people that come to these events, which is very high, I don't see, you know, this group, Boston Muslims Young Professionals, slowing down anytime soon. I see them really growing and staying around for a long time, because you guys saw that need in the community, and look at how happy you've made people. Like, mashallah, everyone enjoys the events. I think especially in this community, there is a big need for something for the Muslim young professional community. There is a lot of work here that has been done for youth and a lot just for the general community, but there isn't anything for that age group, and I kind of feel like they just slip through the cracks. And of course, because they're working full-time, and it's not, you know, the college community per se, where they're always seeing each other and always getting together, you know, you go about your week working and you don't really see anyone. And, you know, for a lot of us Muslims, you know, we're the only Muslim in our entire workplace. You know, I speak for myself when I say that, yes, I think I'm probably the only Muslim in my entire building. And, you know, that can be a challenge. I would love some support, and that's why these events are so crucial for this community, because we get to be together and we get to, you know, reinforce that we should always be going down the straight path and have that friendship that we need. For what could be improved, the only thing I think could be improved is that we should have them more frequently. I really would wish that we could have maybe 2 events per month for Boston Muslims Young Professionals, and I know that's a lot, and you guys do a lot of work, mashallah, may Allah reward you, but that would be wonderful in the future, inshallah.